YouTube, it's Little Derek.comics back with another video, and today we are going to be looking at SPLODE's gameplay trailer for. So as always, if you like the fighting game content, go ahead and leave a like on the video, and if you love Rex, go ahead and comment SPLODE in the comments below. But yeah, I'm going to play the trailer out one time just so you could see his gameplay, and then I'm going to go into the breakdown. So let's go ahead and get started.
Seriously rethinking my resolution to be a better guy right now. Come on, action! Bring in the heat! Got something for you! Eat it, jerkwad! Hey now! Roll out the Rex carpet! Stand aside! Careful! Hey now! Keep the change! Hey now! Bring in the heat! Time for the big finale! Read fast, dickhead!
All right, so that was the trailer. So you can kind of see he's got a lot of bombs, he's got a lot of explosions, as his name implies. And there was a lot of cool tricks and flips he did, and we're going to go ahead and restart the video, and we're going to break it all down. All right, now we are going to get into the breakdown, and I'm especially excited for this one, and I'm glad I waited for this one a little bit just because, one, I love the character, and two, they dropped some new information regarding some of the characters and gameplay. So yes, I have access to his actual moveset, and I'll try to show it on the screen. And so with that being said, I can kind of break this down a lot better, and there are a lot of things that this has confirmed for me. So let's go ahead and actually break down his moveset, and I can give you the exact inputs and everything that's going on. All right, so we get crouch medium into stand medium. And crouch medium, I want to say, can give you a knockdown, and stand medium can also give you a stagger. They both have a lot of utility. And then that little explosion, that's going to be his stand heavy. And then from that explosion, he cancels into his down special. And from that down special, he goes into normal heavy attack. And that heavy attack can give you a cross up. So he does the backflip, comes down, and you see how now he's on the opposite side, and she's like switched sides from where she was facing. That's a cross up. And from that cross up, he gets another stand medium into the EX, or the boosted version of that coin flip special, which again is his down special. And speaking of which, every character has 3 specials so far. There's down special, neutral special, and forward special. They got medium into EX coin flip into his charged medium. So like I said in the previous videos, at least a few characters, if not all the characters, have a chargeable medium. So you can see, and I was correct, not all of them, but many characters have a chargeable medium attack, and you can usually do them on the ground and in the air. So he's charging his medium attack, he lands it, and then he gets, I'm assuming that's the aerial version of his little explosion special, which I think is forward special. He ends the combo with a down heavy. Another thing I was talking about was that certain characters have multiple different heavy options. So every character has a normal heavy and then a down heavy, a command input. And so Rex's aerial down heavy is going to be your best knockdown. And then we see his forward super. So everybody, I think, has 2 level 1 supers. And so this is his forward super attack. And then this is his universal launcher. Most people's universal launcher has been an uppercut, but his is that explosion. So he starts with the universal launcher, goes light, medium, and then he cancels into his neutral special, which is another flip, but this time he can combo into his other normals instead of, dropping the coin and exploding them. So from there, he goes, and this is down medium. So instead of a kick, it's that little explosion similar to his standing heavy. And then he goes into down heavy in the air. And then this is his back super. So back and then the super button. And then it'll give you this kind of big, like kind of combo. It starts from this knee, and then he starts dropping bombs and does that little Sonic the Hedgehog spin. So, and then he tags in Thula, and you just see it's a regular tag. He doesn't switch the character; she's still there. But I want to say he can switch to her at any time. Goes medium into down heavy, and gets a ground bounce. So not only is that ground heavy good for finishing combos, it can also recombo. He bounces off the ground and he can kind of continue the combo. And he goes into the boosted forward special attack. And what that is he throws dynamite, essentially, the little explosive sticks. And you can aim this. You can aim this in any direction, and he throws it upward, which is good for the combo. All right, now we start this one, and there's a few things to look at. So you could see she was blocking, and you could like see the little shield where she was crouch blocking. But this counts as an overhead. So he goes overhead. He does two of these little explosive moves, and I know one of them is stand heavy. So it's weird that there's like two of them. I want to, maybe that's, because that doesn't look like a light. And that's definitely not the medium, because the medium is a kick. So I don't know what that second explosion is. He gets the back-to-back explosions. And then this one is the forward special again. So 2 bombs into explosion. And then right here is a good thing to look at too. So you could see Rex jumping and Mark going for that invincible punch. And so he fakes him out and goes into the neutral special. And from that neutral special, he kind of clocks him upside the head and cancels into a quick medium attack. So he gets another overhead and then goes stand medium and then goes into the universal launcher, light, medium, down medium, and then he stops the combo there. Now right here, we get a light, I'm assuming, and then we get another kind of explosion. So what I'm assuming that is that you get certain extra normals from an auto combo because you only have light, medium, heavy. But I have seen certain characters do certain inputs that have different animations from their normal light, medium, heavy. And if you look at the inputs, you can go light, 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 and it'll give you a combo. So I'm going to assume that was light, light into medium. So in one of my other videos, I said it's probably a command normal, but I think it's literally just repeating the light button, which is probably going to scale the combo, but it might not. I don't know. So light, light into medium, and then he calls in Mark and goes for his forward special attack. And then Mark gets the geyser after the explosion, knocks him down, and then Rex goes for his taunt. And look what happens when he goes for his taunt. Boom. So, yes, the taunt can kill you, which is rare to see in a fighting game. It's happened. Sean's Basketball, Street Fighter 3, Dudley's Rose in Street Fighter 3, Birdie's Booger in Street Fighter 5. You know, taunts have been known to kill people from time to time, but it's usually a flex more so than anything. It's probably like you can be at maybe 1 HP and then it'll kill you. So don't get too excited about it. But if you want to be, you know, just the most disrespectful person on the planet, then hey, that option's there. All right, and then we see him come down again with his normal heavy. And this is different from his down heavy, like I said. It's not, this is good for starting combos rather than ending them. And then he goes into stand heavy, into universal launcher, light, down, light into down medium, into the neutral special, into down medium again, into down heavy, ground bounce, EX coin flip, which is the down special. And then we get that level 3 super. And he gets this giant FU. And it's just such a Rex thing. So that's SPLODE, everybody. What are my thoughts, man? I think this is another one of the characters where they kind of had a little bit of favoritism. You could just tell how much love they put into this character. They put a lot of love into everybody, but I think Thula and Rex especially just have some really beautiful move sets, some really cool, unique moves. But I think he's gonna be a great character. He's gonna have a lot of gimmicky moves that can make him good or bad. Am I gonna use him? Oh yeah, most certainly. It's not even, bro, I didn't mention it in the other videos, but I do love Rex. And I know it might sound like I'm switching up in every video, but I actively love Rex. So my team is probably gonna be Adam, Eve, Thula, and Rex. So, you know, unless Omni-Man looks like super heat, I gotta do a video on him later, they just revealed him. Unless Omni-Man looks amazing, I'm putting Rex on my team. Like, dude, I love this guy. I love this guy, bro. I love this guy. But let me know what you thought about his move sets. Let me know how you feel about Invincible versus, and let me know, are you excited? Did you like me having the new, you know, details of the actual inputs? You know, let me know all that in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video, and I'm out. Peace.